So there is a very real possibility that we could see more fights, more drama, more problems down the road for Carnival Cruise Line with the implementation of its new policies, as well as the reinforcement of their rules that they already had in place. I'm going to explain what I mean in today's video because we will be kind of piggybacking off the topic that we talked about yesterday regarding Carnival's new policies and rules that they are starting to reinforce. I also want to preface this video by saying that I don't think these problems that could arise down the road are exclusive to only Carnival. It could happen to Royal Caribbean ships, NCL, but let's be fair, it's more likely going to happen with Carnival. But first, I do got to talk to you guys about something really big. I have started my Patreon. Patreon is a platform that allows all of you to support your favorite content creator as well as their business and all of their endeavors. For me in particular, it would allow me to continue traveling and giving all of you the best content and value as possible. Now, in exchange for your financial support on Patreon, you'll be able to have all types of perks and bonuses that regular viewers do not get access to. Now, I've created 3 tiers starting as low as $2 a month. You can support my channel and you'll get perks and bonuses like early access to my videos, priority in the comments, you'll have direct access to me, and for the higher tiers, which by the way, I'll let you know the prices now. It's $2 for the lower tier to get early access to my videos, as well as other really cool features like private live streams. And then from 10 to 20, I will be giving away a free cruise. Now, the top tier in particular, I will be giving away 4 cruises. Should one of my patrons, the people that are supporting the channel, do not want a cruise, I have other things and other prizes they can get as well, like theme park tickets. Down the road, I would love to do something more on the line of resorts. However, all of that is still being hashed out, but I'm starting this as early as November with our first winner. They will receive a Virgin Voyage cruise. Now, if they don't want that, I will offer something in exchange that is of equal value. Now, I do got to say before I continue, guys, there is no other cruise content creator out there that is offering what I'm offering. No shade to them, it is just business, but you have some of them out there that for $100 a month, you get the postcard. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm giving you guys the best value that I possibly can. If you want to support me on Patreon, I'll probably do a couple shameless plugs here down the road. You can find the link in the description box below as well as in the comment section. So over the past couple weeks, Carnival Cruise Lines has been implementing new policies and re-implementing and reinforcing old rules in an attempt to somewhat clean up their act. I mentioned yesterday that Carnival is considered to be the Walmart of the seas, which I wholeheartedly agree. However, I think Carnival is taking things in a newer direction with their newer ships and newer policies. By that I mean they're becoming what was once the Walmart Supercenter is now just regular Walmart, and it's a place that pretty much everybody goes for something. Now, as far as the policies that have been implemented, Carnival has done things like reinforce the bans on people that are being disorderly, causing disorderly conduct, doing things like fighting, throwing things overboard, stuff of that nature. Carnival has said you will be banned, no questions asked. Well, of course they'll have an investigation, and then you'll be banned, and you potentially will be banned from other cruise lines, as well as possibly receiving a $500 fine. They're also enforcing a curfew on minors. They're stating that any minor that is not with an adult or a part of any youth group, for example, like Circle C and the other teen clubs or anything of that nature, well, their curfew will be 1 o'clock. And then even more recently, this is a rule they already had in place, but they are going after people with the lawn chairs, the loungers, these sun chairs that people are hogging. They're stating that they are going to start putting timestamps or stickers in order to mark the time in which somebody sat down, and if they happen to leave past a certain point, like I said, I believe it's going to be around 30 minutes to an hour, they will then remove whatever items are in the way that is supposed to be holding the chair for said passenger and putting it over by the towel station for them to collect, because that chair is now available. Now, when I looked at all of your comments yesterday, a lot of you were happy about this news, but of course, a lot of you were also very curious and kind of skeptical at the fact that Carnival is actually going to be enforcing this rule. And also, 2 types of comments primarily came up when it comes to this. It is, who is going to be enforcing these rules? Is it going to be security? There's not enough of them on board to sit at the pool area all day, the Lido deck, and enforce these rules. Is it going to be the bartenders? They are obviously busy as well. So I don't believe that Carnival has the manpower, unless they hire additional people on board to specifically time who's leaving their lounge chair and who's coming back. I don't think it's really possible. But another argument, and I think is very valid, is a lot of people are saying that this is going to cause people to be more aggressive when it comes to these lounge chair areas. By that, I mean you have a lot of people that they get up, they go somewhere, maybe they went to the bathroom, maybe they went to the pool. If they went to the bathroom, they might have a case of the bubble guts and they're in there for an extended amount of time, and then they come back and their seat has been given up to somebody else. You got a lot of people that may be frustrated and angry, and once that switch gets turned on, well, it is hard to turn off when it comes to anger. And I will always say that when it comes to a cruise or any type of vacation, you have a lot of people that leave their brains in the car. You have a lot of people that have what I like to call as well the birthday mentality. I always think that for a lot of people on their birthday, because it is their special day, they feel like they are entitled to certain things. And I don't think this is necessarily a bad thing, but by this I mean you have a lot of people that are naturally a lot more sensitive on these days, not birthday, but in this particular case on their vacation than they normally would. You have people out there that they don't get what they want in any particular situation, and well, they have a full-on tantrum. Call them a Karen, a Ken, it doesn't really matter, but you get my point here. You have people that will get frustrated and angry once they find out that their bag, their cell phone, their banana, whatever it is they're using to hold the seat has now been moved somewhere else and they no longer have a place to sit. Now, like I said, I personally do not believe that it is just a Carnival issue. However, it is Carnival that is currently reinforcing and enforcing all of these new policies and rules. And when it comes to Carnival, I've mentioned this before, when it comes to the fighting as well, you have this situation where Carnival has a ton of ships. They have a lot of smaller ships that are able to go to more ports of call, or home ports rather, places that other cruise lines like Royal Caribbean typically don't sail out of. And when you have these 3-day booze cruise, you have people that tend to be a little bit more aggressive. You have people that tend to be new to cruising and, well, they don't know how to conduct themselves properly, and just like that, you have an issue. So my question to all of you, do you think that this could potentially be an issue down the road? I just saw this with a lot of comments and I kind of scratched my head a little bit and I thought about it. I said, if you really do break it down that way, there is the potential for things to go south with these new implementations of rules and policies. But that's just me. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. By the way, speaking of Carnival, I actually do have a cruise in a couple hours. I'll be sailing on Carnival's second oldest ship, the Carnival Paradise, and I'll be doing a comparison video down the road because after this cruise, my next cruise in a couple weeks is over in London on board the brand new Carnival Celebration. So this should be a very interesting one for me. This is also my first time ever sailing out of my own city, as well as sailing on an older Carnival ship as a passenger. I'm telling you, things are going to get interesting. I don't want to say not high expectations, but I understand I'm on an older ship, so I understand things are going to be different than all of the newer ships that I've been sailing on over the past year or so. So we'll see how it goes. Just know that all of my vlogs will be on my secondary channel, Jay the Nomad, and all of my news and I guess what you would call talking head videos, where I'm just kind of sitting here chilling and talking to all of you, will remain on this channel, The Ship Life. Oh, and I almost forgot, for those of you that are still there, if you do join my Patreon, I did an exclusive interview with a bunch of passengers on board Virgin Voyages to Scarlet Lady. That video is now public and available on the Patreon group, so make sure you guys check that out, and well, we'll go from there. I appreciate you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's cruise day for me and I'm so excited. I love all of you. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to do a live stream as well at around 6 p.m. We'll see. I know we're supposed to set sail at 4 o'clock, so time will tell. Anyway, guys, I love all of you. I'll see you later. Take it easy.